This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
There are some incredible TikTok creators out there, and it seems like a lot of them are from Canada.
Yeah, this one in particular, I've been following since like before he even got big. Canadian chest hair. Mm-hmm. And he does all his videos in his car. And he's just talks. It's like a diary submission.
Yeah.
It's always so relatable and so funny.
He had a very interesting take on not having kids.
At what stage does having children become worth it? Because I was with some friends the other day and they're all talking about their kids, how they love their kids. I'm the only one who doesn't have kids. I need to have kids. Then later on in the day, we were talking about what our dream day off would look like. And every single one of them do. They all go, grandparents take the kids for the day, and then I get to sleep in as late as I want. And then I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee and drink it in total peace, no interruptions. And then, I don't know, maybe go for brunch. And then I'm going to spend the afternoon at the beach, just laying out on the beach, no responsibility, no worries, just me and the sounds of the waves. And then I'll come home and just have a cozy night in, maybe order a pizza, watch a movie. And I was like, you guys are literally describing my life. Like, oh, yeah, no, but kids. Like, no, like, I literally do that exact day 3 or 4 times a week. Like, yeah, but we love our kids. You need to have kids still. Like, I'm living all of your guys' dream days. Why would I change that?
So good.
Pretty valid point.
It does seem like that's the case. Like, I don't have kids, but my friends that do, they'll come over with their screaming toddler, newborn baby. They're like, when are you're next? You gonna do this with us? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know, maybe. Meanwhile, like their hair is going like left, right, all over the place. They haven't showered in weeks. No, big ups to parents. I don't know how you do it. I genuinely was thinking this the other day, actually, because I was sick and I couldn't function. One day I was so sick and I'm like, there are 2 dogs in this house that both have something wrong with them. I got to book these vet appointments. I got to take care of myself. I got to clean the house. I got to do my laundry. I got to prep for work. How do people do all this and take care of kids? Some people have kids and dogs. How?
I actually think for most parents, it's just a blur.
Yeah.
You just spend years in like this haze.
Do you sit down?
You get through it. And this is... all I know is 1. I've got 1 kid.
Yeah.
You had 4 or 5? Like,
how?
I've got buddies with 5 kids.
But how do you maintain a social life? How do you have self-care? How do you dust?
You don't prioritize things like keeping a perfect house anymore. You can't. There's just no time for it. No, like...
I barely can book an appointment to, go and get my roots done. And I don't have kids. And I'm like, I keep forgetting. How do you
you'd have to change
schedule
things.
Your life? How do you remember to book all these doctor's appointments for several kids? How do you remember to do crazy hair day at school? Pack their lunches, groceries, like what?
Calendars. You write things down in your phone now, thankfully. My mom used to have a calendar on the wall, and it was just littered with things. But yeah, it's an interesting thought process.
I don't get it.
Here's the thing, though. I think every parent would probably also say it's the most rewarding thing ever. And there's just something like so fulfilling, especially any of the little moments, any of the wins, the successes, the good connections, even like the sad moments to be there for one another. I don't know. There is something that's unexplainably fulfilling about it. So I get why people keep having kids.
Michelle says 3 kids, 2 dogs, 2 cats, and a leopard gecko. I'm exhausted. Crystal wrote in 2 kids, 3 dogs here. Super busy but fun and never a dull moment. I saw this tweet that parents seem to be sharing left, right, and center, and it said the only life hack, parenting hack, is having grandparents that live close by.
Came across a trailer for a movie that's due out in June. They just released the trailer last night.
And this might be the first time that you've been excited to laugh out loud, potentially laugh out loud in the theater again. Because when's the last time you did that?
Like watched a genuinely good comedy? I don't even know.
I have absolutely no idea when the last time I left a theater going, whoa, that was entertaining. That was hilarious.
Mm-hmm. This is from the creators of Ted. I remember really enjoying myself in the theater at Ted 2. So that might be it.
Yeah, but didn't you partake? Like,
No,
doesn't that help?
we don't bring that up.
Well, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess.
This is another one where I think if you were to partake, it would be next level funny. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. And I passed.
Just calling me out.
Yeah, but at the same time, I passed dare, so I don't actually do that.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, except for that summer where you were just like a walking edible. Forget about that summer.
Okay, those were like barely. Those were two. Those were twos.
200.
If you know. No.
Okay, so this movie is called Strays, and it is about a group of stray dogs. Will Ferrell plays the lead role.
And this is an R-rated dog movie.
It's like Homeward Bound, but the much riskier version.
It's like Lady and the Tramp, but it's not a cartoon.
Correct.
And it's got inappropriate jokes.
Yeah. Homeward Bound was a better reference.
No,
for sure.
I don't know.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
It's talking dogs.
Yeah, but it's about a stray. It's about strays.
Oh, it's about.
Oh, those dogs have owners.
It's about strays trying to find their owner.
No, they don't have owners.
No, this movie is. And Homeward Bound is about dogs trying to find their owners. You're talking about cartoons.
My movie makes more sense because the tramp is a stray. What were we talking about?
Would you like to hear some of the preview?
Yes.
It sounds hilarious.
We're playing this game called Fetch and Fetch. He drops me off really far away and drives home without me. When I bring the ball back, he says, ha, that's how I know I won the game.
Take it from me, kid. He left your ass.
No, that can't be right.
You are officially a stray.
That would mean Duck doesn't love me.
Poor little guy.
I should probably talk to him. I am a therapy dog.
Looks really, really good.
Looks so good.
Do you want to know what the theme of the movie is?
It's about strays.
Yeah, he's really mad about his owner leaving him.
Okay.
So the whole goal is to track him down and bite him in the privates.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like that's the theme of the movie.
That's a great plot.
June 9th, this is expected to hit theaters. We are joined by caller 7. Robin has been caller 5 before. He's been caller 6 a few times. Finally getting through for his first attempt at $1,000.
Yes.
What would you spend that money on, Robin?
A trip to Vegas.
Hell yeah.
Yes, a fun answer finally. Usually people are like, oh, I got to pay my bills, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to treat yourself if you're getting that extra $1,000 in your pocket. Robin, who is your teammate this morning?
Ryder.
All right, you'll explain it while I'm leaving, Lisa?
So I have 5 words. Ryder does not know them. Neither does Robin. Ryder's going to leave the room. There's a 25-second timer. For every word that matches up, it's $25. If you get all 5 words the same as Ryder, it's $1,000. Are you ready?
Yes.
I will start the timer after I say the first word. Robin, what comes to your mind when I say car seat?
Baby.
Tears.
Sorry, tears?
Tears, yep.
Crying.
Ziploc.
Bag.
Sucker.
Candy.
Floss. Floss.
Teeth.
Good job, Robin. We're winning some money today. Come back in, Ryder. Robin crushed it.
I have no doubt.
Yeah. Okay. Ryder, what comes to your mind when I say car seat? Car seat.
What first comes to my mind is the fact that that's 2 words.
No, it's not.
I'm going to go with baby.
That's correct.
Okay, nice. We're rolling.
Tears.
Cry.
Crying. But yes.
We'll count that.
Ziploc.
Bag.
Correct.
Wow, easy.com. Is that where you got these words today? Am I being a brat today?
Kind of.
Okay.
Floss.
Teeth.
Yes.
We're at $100.
I know. If you get this next one right, Robin is going to Vegas. Robin is winning $1,000. So don't screw this up. Ryder, what comes to your mind when I say sucker?
Ooh.
I know. I feel like this is why I chose it last. but you've got this. You've got this.
Yeah, I think I do, actually. I think I do. Robin, you ready to win $1,000?
Oh my gosh, please.
Hell yeah.
What comes to mind when I say sucker?
Candy.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah!
Yeah! $1,000!
Yeah!
Hot diggity damn.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I thought for sure you were going to say lollipop or something.
Candy was the answer.
But like sucker, I bet we got people texting and saying lick. You know?
How long has it been since we've had a winner? Like probably
I don't know.
A couple months?
Yes.
Robin, congratulations. Thanks for breaking the streak.
Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Kate, put 20 on red for me when you get to Vegas, okay?
Yeah. You know what? Can you guys just say hi to my son, Eric? We listen every single morning to this, and we've been trying to get through, so.
Hey, good morning, Eric.
Yeah.
Your dad's a hero.
Yes.
That is
Congratulations,
so awesome.
man.
Good job.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Cheers. And this story must have just been kind of quiet last January when it shook down, but it is surfacing now. It's out of Toronto, and it's a wild ride. When you think of like leaving your house when you go on vacation, it's a bit of a stressor.
Yeah, I never really understood like house sitters until I was an adult. Mm-hmm. Like, what does the house need? Well, I'm like that's what I thought as a child, right? Because I didn't know responsibilities back then.
Nice to have activity at the house that quite often will keep like robbers away. Mm-hmm. It's nice to have somebody there in case the weather does something, especially in Edmonton.
Yeah,
like
you want someone there to shovel your driveway or the walkway
Exactly.
if you're gone. It makes sense. So what happened in Toronto?
Well, yeah, I guess they probably wish they would have had a house sitter because then this would have been avoided.
Toronto police are trying to identify two suspects accused of selling a home that did not belong to them. Back in January of 2022, investigators say two Etobicoke homeowners left Canada on a business trip. At some point, two suspects, a man and a woman, used fake ID, hired a real estate agent, and listed the property for sale. Somehow, that sale went ahead and the buyers took possession. The real homeowners only found out what happened several months later.
Now, who I feel really bad for here is the people that would have bought the house thinking they got a smoking deal.
Yeah, how does this work now?
I have
Do you
no
sell
idea.
it back? Does the real estate agent then not make that commission?
Well, yeah, there's so many
even
people
that.
that are going to get screwed over because of this.
This needs to be turned into a movie.
What's your stripper name?
Yeah,
We came up with a brand new concept.
So everyone that contributes to this is qualified to win a pair of tickets to join me next week on Thursday to go see Magic Mike, The Last Dance. Yeah, at Landmark Cinemas. So it should be a good time. So if you want in on this, hit us up on the text line right now. So what do they have? How do they determine their name?
Okay, I want to start by just saying, everybody do this right now. What is the first thing that comes to mind when I say Edmonton? The first thing, it could be anything.
Okay.
What are you thinking about?
Donairs.
Okay, so that's your last name. Now, your first name would be your first pet.
Jesse.
Jesse Donairs. Great stripper name.
I think I just want to go with Jesse Donaire. It's got a better ring to it.
Okay. Mine would be Midnight McDavid. Ooh. Midnight McDavid. That's a hell of a stripper name.
Midnight was a cat. Mm-hmm. Guess what Jesse was?
A small dog.
No.
Oh, what?
A bird.
Okay.
A budgie.
I like how you're like disappointed in me when you told me to guess. I don't know.
Megan said Squishy River Valley. Rihanna says Lucky West Edmonton Mall.
Squishy River Valley.
Nicole says Cuddles Big Silver Balls. Nico Silver Balls. Lots of silver balls on the text line. Bailey Silver Balls, says Natalie. Andrea's is interesting. She says, I can't make it to the movie next week, Lisa, but I had to let you know that my first pet's name was Squirt. And the first thing I thought of when you said Edmonton was Snow. So Squirt Snow would be my stripper name.
There's some solid names rolling in. Like if this was the lineup for the night.
Yeah, it'd be pretty good, like Diamond Pothole. Shadow LRT. Sunshine River. Fluffy Oodle Noodle. Oh, that's so great.
The Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Play 107.